Priest. Again, we're in the Mix Podcast, and my second guest is my homeboy Fresh.
Yeah, I'm here, baby. In the mix. We here.
Yeah, so it's really funny because I know it's hard to actually be serious with them, but
I know.
it's crazy, right? But again, he is a father. If y'all watch the show, y'all know I always call him a TV dad. Okay. He's a TV dad. When I say TV dad, he has the whole shebang, the lessons, the jokes, the the punishment. It's all like cameras and lights, camera action. Okay. Um, so let's get into this. Again, this is a special edition for Father's Day, and I'm interviewing fathers and getting down to questions and asking them about fatherhood. Uh,
I just want to add before you get into it, that man, this is an awesome thing that you're doing. This is great. You know what I'm saying? This is just outside the box, and I'm so glad you're doing this. And I'm ready.
all right, all right, all right. Let's get this going. Okay, so what is a father's responsibility to you?
A father's responsibility to me, well, in my opinion, tune in Wednesdays, 8 o'clock. It's our opinion podcast.
Yes,
But
yes.
in my opinion, a father's responsibility is to make sure that his family is good, is solid, and his household is running right, and pretty much just teaching lessons when the opportunity presents itself. So I don't believe that. Um, yeah, pretty much that.
Okay, okay, okay. So that's interesting. What is the importance of being a father?
I think the importance of being a father is letting your children know that you're there, because that's important. Because a lot of times, like, people buy their children gifts, but they don't get the quality time and the time that they need and all that stuff. And it's important that a father shows his presence, because when a father's presence, that means the daughters have confidence. The son sees how the father goes about his day. So kids learn off of what they see from what their parents do.
Okay, okay. So the next question, I'm gonna get a little personal, but it's also gonna get a little serious for you. Um, so what? How do you feel about the fathers that doesn't take the title or the job of fatherhood serious?
I feel like it's sad, especially in our community, in the black community, where fathers are most needed, and where society main goal is to strip the father from the household. So it's sad when you have the ability to be there and choose not to be there, choose to do whatever it is you're doing outside of being there. It saddens. It breaks my heart, because you run to these kids that's running around as loose cannons, and at the end of the day, they just miss their dad. Man, people don't understand, man. The importance of a father in the household is amazing.
Yeah, it definitely is. I can agree with that. So all right, the next part is all about you. What is a message that you have for your daughter, father to daughter? What is a message that you would give your daughter?
My message will, but what I give my daughters, the message is that understand that you're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You can't let any guy come in there and tell you that, oh my God, you're so fine. No, you know that. You know what I'm saying? You know those things, and I try my best to instill that in them. Like, and it's important for you to stand on your own feet, because today's generation, they through. They don't know nothing about young man. Don't know nothing about standing up,
Definitely,
being a young man. They don't
definitely,
open the doors for these girls.
definitely.
All they do is look at them as tools, and it's crazy because that's what's promoted. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They promote degrading the young black woman and or the older woman. It's just sad, man. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
But I teach my daughters, be smart, make good decisions. And with my daughters is that I always make sure I kept a open ear to them, so they was always able to come and talk to me about whatever they're going through. No, I'm always telling them, hey, you can tell me whatever you want. Keep it respectful,
Right. Right.
but tell me whatever's on your mind, because I want to know what you're thinking. Because if you come to me and talk to me about what you're thinking, then we can understand the problem, the answer together
Right.
to the problem that you're having. And a lot of parents don't open that up to them, and they just do their own thing, and the kids try to figure it out on their own and listen to their friends, which is odd because children, for some reason, I did it myself, listen to their peers more than their parents.
Definitely,
Like they
definitely.
like
And,
their peers know more
and
than their parents.
and it's crazy that you say that, but I like the fact that you said you want to teach your let them know that they're beautiful, because I really think that one of the problems is that a lot of the women, especially the girls, didn't hear their dad tell them that they're beautiful.
Right.
Their dad wasn't that person to tell them, "Hey, you're beautiful, you're smart, you're gorgeous," which build them in that self esteem area. Because a lot of these women that be with these guys that's no good is because they didn't get feel that love from their father sometimes, and it's sad because a lot of them have made bad decisions because their father wasn't in their life, or their
Yeah.
father didn't really guide them the right their way.
Right, because the father's main goal for his daughters is for them him to teach them self-respect,
Right.
self-love. You know what I'm saying? That's a father's goal with his daughters, dealing with his daughters.
Right, right. And so next is, we're gonna go to the son. And this is important because, I think about the times that with my dad and being younger, and I remember there was moments that I felt like he should have been there, or he should have been there for this event in my life, or this situation, or this talk, and I didn't have it. And so I felt that hurt, and I felt that emptiness. I remember we was having a father and son dance day, father and son day in the backyard of the church, and all the fathers and sons were there. And I remember like my dad wasn't there, and I didn't have that, so I had to borrow somebody else's dad for that
Oh
event.
wow.
And and that hurt me, and it really does. It makes you, as a kid, I remember thinking like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I don't have a dad. My dad don't love me, and my dad not here. I look crazy because I'm taking pictures of everybody else, father and son, and they having their moments. They teaching each other how to do the square dance and laughing and joking, and like, let me latch on to somebody, and so I just want to encourage you, fathers, that you do matter in a kid's life, and
Most
you don't
definitely.
want them to have these moments and these memories that
Right. You want to
without you
be
in it.
there, man.
Right.
You want to be there in those moments. That's why I always make sure, hey, whatever my kids doing, even though my girls weren't good at basketball, I
Right.
was
Long
there.
as you there. I remember I came to a couple of
I was like,
games.
baby, you tried. I like
Yeah.
you tried, baby.
So hey,
You,
I
you,
remember.
you okay?
I remember when I first started playing
But
baseball.
let's not try that next season. You know,
Right.
you did.
Baseball. I wanted not just the coach to play with me or to teach me. Everybody had their dad. Oh, me and my dad was practicing and on this, or I learned this trick from my dad. I didn't have those moments, but hey, life goes on.
and and those moments are important. Like, because with my father, nobody, uh, um, my parents didn't even know that I was even athletic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't know I even played football. They were so
Right. Right.
confused.
Right. Right.
But due to, my mom's situation, she worked.
She
That's what she
worked. Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just and nobody never came to see me play. So it was just
Right.
crazy when they was getting all these letters in the mail, like, "Hey, we want your son to come out,"
Right.
and they looking like, "You play sports?"
Definitely.
I'm like, "Yeah, y'all just never come to see your boy get down." You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. See, look. But it happens. But okay.
Yeah,
So the
it definitely happens.
next part is to your son, to your son or to someone else's son who may not even have a dad. That might be like, oh, wow, I might need a fatherly advice. What do you tell that young man that might get him through a situation in life, or through some obstacle that he's going through right now? What do you tell?
What I would tell him is, because with me is I believe in the information is like I would tell my son, if you deal with any situation, be patient with it. You know what I'm saying? Understand, take the time out and understand what's happening before you react. You know what I'm saying? Think before you react because it may not be as hard as you thinking it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give yourself time to breathe, think, contemplate, formulate an idea, and 'cause I can only explain to him like how I would handle things
Right. Right.
and how I handle things as a young man
I
coming
like
up.
that. Yeah.
And that's how I did. I never was quick to overreact. Even if I felt in my heart that you was playing me, I always gave you the benefit of the doubt
Right.
because hey, maybe you're going through something, So I always, man, that's a good question, man. It's like I'm thinking like so many different things right now. Man, but be smart, man. Just understand and be you. Always be you. Saying be who you are. Take the information, and whatever your situation is, make the best out of it. And I will always tell man, bro, you don't be mad. I said, can you change the situation?
Right.
If you could change it, then yeah, be upset. But be
Definitely.
upset in a matter of that you're about to change
That
it.
you're about to
You know what I'm
change
saying?
that
But you can't
situation.
if you can't change it, don't dwell on it. Move past it and go a different avenue.
I like that. I really like that. I like that. I enjoy that because that you to this day I feel like you still do
I do. I do.
that. So it's not just advice that you just pull it out of air. It's something that you
Right.
actually
See,
live
and you
by.
know me on a personal
Right. So
level. So
that's really
yeah.
like okay, I can respect
Right,
that.
and that's how, man, I
I feel like these
process
kids should do
everything.
that. They do need that because the stuff we see on the news, they definitely overreacted without
Yeah, without
thinking
even
or
thinking, and it's
doing
not as bad as you thought it was.
right or not thinking it over. Don't do this because this gonna happen. So they definitely need it. I like that. Okay, and finally, I'm giving you these words, and I need you to put them in order to report this to you. Um, it's wife, children, husband, God.
Well, I would go God, Jesus, because Jesus is the foundation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He is the
Definitely.
foundation because he's that a man, that equalizer. When y'all think y'all had enough,
Right.
he's always there. Like, come on, bro, you got this.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You just not listening. You need to slow down and listen a little bit more. So I would go Jesus, and then I would go myself next, because I feel like, because after Jesus, then it's me.
Okay.
And then by me saying that I would go myself next, it's not on no selfish type tip. It's me understanding, learning me, so I can know how to help my family.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And be a better person for my family. And then of course my wife, because hey, get them keys. Say no. I'm just playing, y'all. No, maybe, but if you really knew me, then you know if I'm playing or joking. But I'll just leave it at that. But of course, my wife right after myself,
Okay.
because she my helpmate, man. Because man, I could have something, and like they said, man, your wife is your helpmate, meaning that you can have an idea and bring it to her,
Right.
and she
Right.
multiply that boy way
Okay.
more than you even
Definitely.
can think
Definitely.
of.
She a
You know what I'm
multiplier. Yeah.
saying?
She
And
take what
and
you have and
she
make it up.
and what I heard the previous guy say, I believe it was baby hair.
Yeah.
I think it was him. Was it baby hair? It's baby
Yes, it was
hair.
baby hair.
That shoot, the wife, man, she keeps the house in order, man. It's,
Right. Right.
you know what I'm saying, without her, man. And then again, the kids grow up and go away, so they last.
And they leave you.
You know
All
what I'm
right. I
saying?
like
As you
that.
know, of course, you take your responsibility. You raise them, of course, accordingly to the best of your ability, because
Right.
nobody's perfect.
Definitely.
So you're gonna
Definitely.
raise them to the
Definitely.
best that you can do. You
Definitely.
know what I'm saying? Then that's my order, my Lord and Savior, myself, my wife, then them damn kids.
All right. All right. Well, thank you again. I really appreciate you for coming by. And I thank you again for being a part of this. Once again, this is a family edition.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everybody checking this out. There's going to be a few more fathers that I'm going to interview, and you know, just to get a father perspective from fatherhood and what fatherhood means to them, and just have a heart to heart. You know, we celebrate Father's Day this Sunday. And you know,
Oh, it's Sunday.
yes, it's
Oh
definitely this
man,
Sunday. And so
this
shout out
Sunday. Oh man.
to everybody.
Wait,
What
are we acting like today's Sunday?
no, you silly.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, we got another whole nother week.
Uh,
It's the weekend.
oh, it is today's
Yeah,
Sunday.
today is Sunday, so we got a whole nother week.
Oh, so we pre-record.
Yeah, this is pre-recorded. Yes,
Uh,
sir. Thank thank you guys for
you just
watching.
edit that part out if you want to use that
I'm definitely keeping it. You know, I don't delete anything. I just want them to see the real fresh. So don't just.
part.
I just plan. Thank you guys.
This is what he deal with all the time.
Go ahead, Juice Pre signing out.
All right, man. Thank y'all.